Wukong is a very useful frame in the game when it comes to survivability, as well as being able to hide and heal up quickly at the same time. Now, his first three abilities are the ones that I'm talking about when it comes to the Twin, when it comes to Cloud Walker, and then I have no idea what the third one's called. But what the second and third one do focus around health-wise, or tanky-wise, I guess you could say. When if you do Cloud Walker, even though you're somewhat invisible, you're also invincible, and that heals up your shield and your health. While the third ability is going to give you excess armor if you kill a bunch of enemies in your spin that you do. Now, his first ability is what we're going to be focusing on, which is his Celestial Twin. Now, what this is it basically sheds part of himself in order to create another twin with more armor, more shield, and more health. So if we go here to Twin, I did take some off. A huge thing to focus on when it comes to the Twin is going to be strength and your armor, health, and shield as well. So if we go here, what I have basically focusing on this is just purely strength and armor, health, and shield for us. So Intensify is there for strength, Vitality is there for health, Fiber is there for armor, Hatred is there for armor and strength, Blind Rage is there for strength, Transient Fortitude is there for strength. We could put Arguor Secrets on there for strength, and if we wanted to, we could put the Power Drift over here, which could then still pump it up or make the strength even more useful. But for right now, if you run out of strength mods, because this could be really with anybody who has a low amount of mods, and let's say you run out of strength mods, there's usually an abundance of health and shield mods in the game. So if we go over here, for example, one that is used a lot, or you can get a lot, is the Arguor Cord, the Hatred and stuff. You can only have one Hatred, so we couldn't use this on this build specifically, but Gladiator Resolve is going to give you more health. So let's say we wanted more health. Put that on there. Now we have 1500 health with 272% strength. Now, could a lot of these be upgraded? Yes, of course they can. Do I have the time to do it? Kind of not. So really what we're looking at here is we have the strength up and we have health up. If you can see, range is down, efficiency and duration are down. Well, range is still the same thing, but efficiency and duration are down because of Blind Rage and Transient Fortitude. So we're done with that. We have almost the perfect build for the Twin. Now, what I mean almost, it's really because this can obviously be modified to not work only better, but some could be upgraded. You can forma this, and then obviously you can get this polarity here just to help with those strength mods, the rare ones at least, and then you can get an Umbra forma, which is going to help with these Vitality, Fiber, and Intensify. So yes, there is a lot that you can do with this. Obviously I don't have the perfect build. If you could see what I'm trying to get at here with strength, health, and all of that I'm talking about here, then you can kind of do your own build, and hopefully it is better than mine. So we're going to test this out. I did test before this just to double check. Range is not affected on this at all. So if you want to put a range mod, think it's going to go farther. I have not seen it go any farther at all. I've tested it. I have not seen it really happen. So I don't know. If someone can prove me wrong, that'd be great. I would really like to know, but I have not seen any difference. So we're going to spawn these 5 enemies here soon. But before we do that, we're going to look at the weapons that we have. Now, if you don't know, if you have your primary weapon out, it's going to do your melee weapon. And if you have your melee weapon out, it's going to do your primary weapon. So we have the Cedo, and then we have Umbra's weapon, his melee weapon. We can always change this out for something different, maybe a lower level one, just to kind of get a comparison here. But we're going to start off with those 2 weapons just so you know what I'm working with here. So we're going to simulate. We're going to go over here, and we're going to hide. We're going to do our Twin. Now you see our Twin has 8,000 HP for health, as well as 1900 shield. And if you didn't know too, if you click it again, you can attack one specifically. And I mean, with the melee weapon, obviously Slash is really getting at them. But, I mean, he has 3 going at him. He's at 4,000. Obviously, you would be helping in this circumstance, but we're gonna let him do it. And then what you can do too, as well, is we see him getting low, right? So we're gonna use that second ability, and he's gonna get his health right back. And then we're gonna go that, and we're gonna have him attack that person. What the hell's happening? I don't. Okay, let's not have him attack that person because he doesn't seem to hit him. I'm kind of confused. I don't know what's happening. Well, so apparently the Twin isn't always the brightest one. Now let's see if we take out the melee weapon. We're gonna do this, just kind of reset him. Yeah, so sometimes I guess the Twin can be very dumb. The Twin can be very dumb, we'll say that, and apparently not hit melee attacks, which is it's kind of strange. I've never seen that before. But let's change it to one that a lot of people may have, which is War. This is what you can get from the Second Dream, I believe, or no, the War Within. I don't know, one of them. We're gonna go here. Oh, sorry, restarted. We're gonna simulate these again. Go here. We have the primary out. We're gonna have him attack one of them. Now there's another thing that you can pair up with your twin itself, and that is going to be the third ability as well. Not only does the second ability help him gain health and shield, but the third ability does help him gain armor as well. So if we go over here, we're going to join in this time. We use our third. So you can see he's doing it as well, and he hit the other guy. So he's going to attack these. Okay, well, from that you get the point here. And then as well, if you use the most useless ability Wukong does have, and uses fourth, he also uses the fourth ability as well. So if you really want to use the staff, or you actually like it for some reason and you're weird like that, then he can also use it. So you have the twin and you both using the staff. And the other good thing is too, depending on how you want to say it's a good thing, is it never really goes away. You can't just cast the ability again and he's going to go away. Obviously that's how you target some of them. So really he stays until he's dead, or you complete the mission, or something to reset all your abilities. So he's really there forever unless he dies. And again, use that second ability, you move around and he gains everything back. The second ability does not work. I've seen some people try to do it if you just stand still. You have to move with Cloudwalker, or else you're not going to get your health back at all. Now obviously you can do different weapons. I'm sure, I didn't really equip the best weapons, nor do I have a huge amount to be able to work with, but that is really what you need to work around. Strength, and then your health when it comes to shield, health, and armor is really what you need to focus on when it comes to the twin. The twin, in my opinion, is one of the most useful abilities in the game, just because it helps you with not only hiding, not only with health, it also helps with a distraction. Not many people know that all these AIs, they focus on your twin. And there's also a mod that you can get for Wukong, which is a stomp, basically, that your twin can do if you hold down 1 or whatever you're using for the first ability. If you hold down that button, then he's going to stomp the ground with the primal fury, which is going to send the enemies that are around him flying up in the air, kind of like a rhino stomp. You can get that. I did have that mod before, except I sold it because I didn't care for it that much. But that is a mod that you can get. It's very easily, you can get this mod really easily. You can either buy it, and if you go and find the Syndicate, I believe it's only with Arbiters of Hexus and Cephalon Suda. So if you don't have those two, maybe you buy it. I don't know if it's on any other one. I think it's just those two. Again, if you know more, please just leave it down in the comment to help somebody else. All right, and that is the end of the video. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. A lot of people like to, that I've seen, maybe not like to, or don't mean to, but a lot of people like to say, hey, well, you didn't say this, you didn't do this. This isn't actually a great build for the twin. Obviously, this isn't the best build you can do for the twin. I have mentioned that a few times in this video, but it is something that you can look off of. And what I mean by that is, what I was saying is strength and your health itself is what you want to focus on. And if you can focus on that and have strength go to 300%, have your health at 2,000, something along those lines, where you have a Forma and you have some better mods or better upgraded mods than me, great, use that. But the point really with these type of videos isn't to showcase the best mods on my frame or show the best way to make this, and this is the specific mod you use and this and that. No, work around it what you want, but you need to focus on strength and your health when it comes to the Celestial Twin on Wukong. Alright, now if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, there will be a Warframe playlist to the top right, as well as my most recent video to the bottom right, and then the best for you video, which is going to be the bottom left, which is what YouTube recommends you watch, as well as a subscribe icon in the middle. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more, and if you play GTA and you want to see that type of content, I do have that coming out, more of that coming out, as well as some past videos. So do be sure to go on my channel and look at that type of stuff. And if you like those games and enjoy them, consider hitting that subscribe button. Really appreciate all the support and all the subscribers that I've been getting lately, and just to see this channel grow more and more and more every day. With all that said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.